Tyron, from that I see one of two things or both. Either you pick up on stuff really fast or you're able to lock in. Like, I don't know if anybody can lock in like Kobe, but you got that Kobe type focus. You know what I'm saying? Which one do you think it is? Both.
It's a lot of both. If I'm being very honest with you, and it's real funny, man. Like, so growing up, so I was born in Inglewood, California, and when I was a kid, the Lakers were playing at the Forum, like right, literally around the corner from where we live. So, I was born in 1987. My dad, and I'm a Gemini, so I was born at the end of May. My dad credited my birth for the Lakers winning the championship that year. So we grew up in a super like Lakers household. Eddie Jones was my favorite player on the Lakers when I was a kid. And when we got Kobe Bryant, they traded Eddie Jones to upgrade Kobe Bryant. So I hated Eddie Jones. I mean, I hated Kobe Bryant as a kid, right? But as I grew into an adult and I started understanding Kobe Bryant's mentality, I actually I fell in love with the dude. So I definitely I incorporate a lot of his mentality. But man, throughout life, I've always been like a very bold person. Like even just in basketball, I remember like little kids, I would like go up to their parents, like when I was like 8 years old, like, hey, like your son don't have a chance today. Like I'm talking to the parents, and whether I really believed it or not, because I was 8 years old playing in an older division. Whether I really believed it or not, I like putting that target on my back. You know what I mean? I always liked the environments that was kind of like dog eat dog, and let me just throw myself in there and see what I got. And I'm not scared to take like lumps and bruises and pick myself back up and learn. So yeah, I definitely had that. Hey man, it's gonna be what it's gonna be. And once I say I'm gonna do something, I just jump in and take what I can from it. And my dad really raised me to be very, very instinctive and figure things out. My dad didn't asking my dad questions, asking my grandfather questions, they would never answer for me. They try to make me figure things out. And I hated it at the time, but that really helped me try to be adaptive.
Dude, that's great. It sounded like you had two great parents. Like your mom supported you through things that, like the music industry and acting, a lot of parents, like we talked about, they're going to say, no, you got to go to college. I'm not supporting you through this. But like, shout out to your parents for that. And then, yeah, your dad taught you a lot of lessons by not answering those questions, dude. And I think that made you who you are today, dude. You're able to get up on stage. You're able to go act kind of fearless, like whatever happens, happens, right?
Yeah. And I'm not, I never been, like, it's funny, man. Some people that know me, they might have thought I was serious at one stage of life, but honestly, like I was a goofy, happy-go-lucky kid, and I buried it at one point. Luckily, I've been able to like find a lot of that in myself. But with that, man, like I never been too embarrassed when I failed, and I never been scared to suck at anything. Because when I first started playing basketball at 3 years old, I sucked. And then I picked up on one thing, and my dad would introduce me to something else, and I sucked at that till I didn't. You know what I mean? So I kind of it's just like, when anything you do in life, some things, you are going to be natural at, most things weren't. So you suck. Of course, people are better than you, and then you keep going until you don't suck anymore.
Gotcha. What would be your dream movie role? If you could play a movie in a movie tomorrow, what would be your dream role?
Man, you know what? I wanna be like a evil, like a very like evil villain, with a lot of layers to me though. I want similar to like Denzel Washington in Training Day, how he kind of seemed like he was like a tough cop that showed tough love, that wanted to develop you, and then he kind of knew how to talk you down, but then you realize he is like he has no good intentions at all, or even like man, there's several movies I can think of, but like I want to, because I'm a Gemini, you know what I mean, and so naturally in life, like I take people on the journey. Like I got to laugh in 1 minute, then I might say something that makes you mad, then I charm you. You know what I mean? So I really
Yep.
want to, even in a sense, like Heath Ledger is the Joker. You know what I
Yep.
mean? You supposed to hate him, but he's like kind of engaging. He could tell you a story right before he kills you, and like leave like I like and something that's like I would even like love to do it like maybe in like a timepiece like an old mob person from like the 1930s or something like that, like something that's like way out of my element that I really got to dive into.
Yeah, dude, I think your explanation there just kind of reinforced what I said earlier. You pick up stuff quick and you break it down, like you're very detailed and very articulate when you're talking about this stuff because it's your passion, man. And that's really cool. Um, as far as like the music industry, who would you want to collab with or who would you want to work with that you haven't so far?
From an artist standpoint, like it's like before I die, I gotta do a song with Nas. You know, 'cause he literally raised me, man, since I was 12 years old. Like I don't even care if it never came out, nobody heard it. Like I I just I just want to do a song with him. From a songwriter standpoint, like I would love to write a song. I would like to write a song with. I don't know if you know who the Dream is. He was an artist, but he was really known for being a songwriter and a producer. Like he wrote a lot of songs for other people that really blew up. Like
Okay.
he wrote the Umbrella song for Rihanna. Umbrella, yeah,
Got
he wrote Rihanna's first big hit. So I would like to write a song with him. I would like to write a song for. Man, who would I love to write a song for? Man, like I can't think like someone like Celine Dion, like someone who's like already a legend, but hasn't been in the public eye, but them coming out like it would be a challenge to like can we get
yeah.
them back to that, like someone like a Celine Dion or like even like a Justin Timberlake or like um Mariah Carey, something like
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. Yeah, dude, with all with the answers that you give, it's all the same. Like you've thought about this stuff and you're very articulate with it and you can go multiple places. Like you said, the
Yeah,
1930s or like a movie from today, or you want to, work with somebody that's hot now or bring somebody back. It's really cool that you
yeah.
have that mentality, man, and you're willing to do whatever. And it seems like you just have no fear, dude.
Man, I try my hardest not to, and then times I do have fear. I just embrace it because a lot of times fear is just this thought that comes into your head or this energy that comes into your body that controls your mind. I don't feel like fear is something that could really stop you if you don't allow it. You know what I mean? And yeah, like I just really and once again, especially since I got to a place where I didn't know if I was gonna be able to be myself again, and I can. It's really just like I really want to see how far I could go with anything.
Yeah.
I want to see how far I could go with anything, and I'm cool with the result, however it is, because I know how to be able to pick myself up. You know,
Good.
so it's like why not think big thoughts and take big chances?
Dude, I love that mentality, man.